First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Want to give double honors to the apostles and elders and say salutations to you brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and truth. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come out to teach the word, break down the scriptures, break down the Bible the correct way, how the Most High intended it to be broken down. We come out and also prophesize, tell before that's what prophesize mean, and warn the people of what's to come, what the Lord have in plan. The Lord already wrote down, or had it already written down in the scriptures, his plans and ideas of what's going to go on in the earth at a certain time. And at this point in time, we living in the times where we finna see the downfall of our enemy once and for all, and the rising up of our people.
Right.
It's time for Esau, the so-called white man, self-proclaimed white man, to pay for all the judgment and all the atrocities that he brought upon our people. It's time for all the wickedness that he's done in the earth. It's time for all that to be accounted for. It's time for it to, it's coming back into the Most High remembrance. And now he got to pay for everything that he did. Not only just to us, but, what he did to our forefathers. What he doing to our people now to our forefathers. What he did to this earth as well. Because not only that has he brought us down and destroyed us as a nation, he also destroyed the earth. So, the Most High, he's angry with that. The Most High and his son, Yahweh Shai, they're angry with what's going on. And it's about time for Esau to pay for everything that he's done.
Oh, I got a big piece of This is Nahum chapter 1, verse 1. It say the burden of Nineveh, the book of the vision of Nahum, the Elkoshite. The Most High is God is jealous, and the Lord revenging.
God, it said the Most High is jealous because he has a jealous power, and he revenging because he gonna avenge us. He gonna put revenge. He gonna have revenges on these other nations, all of them. But our main enemy is Esau, the main one.
Nahum 1 and 2 again said the Most High is jealous and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth and is furious. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries.
That's right. So all y'all other nations for everything that you have done to us, and everything that you've done, leading up to this point, and furthermore, just know that you have paid back 100-fold.
He reserveth wrath for his enemies.
Reserving wrath, in other words, it can be like righteous wrath, righteous vengeance. Everything that's going to come up on you, and everything that you're going through now, in which y'all really haven't seen nothing really kicked off. I mean, especially to the multitude of what he really got in store for all you nations, for all that you have done to us.
Right, like the scripture say, this is the beginning of sorrows, man. It's like the beginning of the end right now, man. Just wait till everything unfolds itself, man. Go ahead.
And I was just gonna add, what our people don't believe, that the Most High actually have enemies. They don't believe the only enemy they think that the Lord has is Satan. But Satan he only doing the work of the Lord on the left hand side.
He just a tool, a pawn.
God. Con and the Most High's master plan.
And who was the Satan-like man on earth? You so-called white people, man.
Con.
Yeah, because he said he reserved wrath for his enemies. So that's why I want you to get that. Step up, man.
Is it Amos 3:1?
Yeah.
All right. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
He said, hear this word, talking to you, children of Israel, talking about you so-called black, native, and Hispanics, and so-called Latinos. Hear this word.
Against the whole family which I have brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
He said, therefore you, children of Israel, like I said, so-called natives, so-called Hispanics, so-called Latin, so-called blacks, the only chosen people that he know about the whole earth, and it says, like, out of all the nations that he created, you are his chosen people, and you are the one that he told to come, to listen to these words to be obedient.
Come, if I can add, so like you say right here, it said he reserved wrath for his enemies, man. So right now, the whole time, he been punishing us for all our iniquities, man.
Come.
But soon that mercy gonna come towards us, man. And then that wrath he reserved for his enemies, he finna pour it out now, man. So that's why it's been like, keep reading on it too, right? That's why it's been like, the Lord been, it's been like the nation of Israel seem like we the only ones been having to hold up for what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The so-called white man been doing all this wickedness, and he's still thriving. He's still prospering. His nation, he been ruling the earth for 500 years now. But the whole time, anytime we the ones get shot down in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We the one locked up in the prison systems, man. The diseases, all the curses cling to us. This is why, man. Because the Lord, He reserved wrath for his enemies, man. Just like somebody have a part reserved for them, the Lord got that wrath reserved for them already. He like, I ain't tripping on that. They part of they on the reservation right now. I got them. I got to deal with my people first. You know what I'm saying? I got to purge the elect, and I got to get rid of the 2/3. So go ahead, huh?
I'm about to say, it's kind of like it's kind of like growing up, especially like among Jake, pretty much where like how you get in trouble. And then, like you say, well, so and so did. Well, I ain't worried about so and so. I'm worried about you because you mine. That's how the Lord is. He said, you so-called black slaves and Hispanics and so on. Children of Israel. He said, I'm worried about y'all because y'all are mine. He said, the other nations, they don't get their punishment as well, but y'all are my chosen ones. Y'all the ones that that I set up for myself. The other nations, like they gonna be. What scripture say? Like they wasted away. He don't care about them.
Right, they like more. They is nothing in this place. Is this a motor in the Amos 3 out? If it is, bring it out. Not just.
Can two walk together except they be agreed? Will a lion roar in the forest when he have no prey?
Right.
Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing?
What verse was that?
Let's read it out.
No two people can't walk together unless they agree. What's the verse?
Amos 3:3.
That's what I wanted. I just needed the verse. I already noticed it.
Right. And see, you know what the Lord mean by that?
Yeah, I know what it means.
But you know who he talking?
If I don't agree with Jesus, I can't walk with him.
Right, but you know who he talking to right there? Cause he not talking to everybody on the face of the earth right there. He talking to who? His children. That's right. So like the scripture said, can two walk together unless the Lord be agreed? So what the Lord have to do? The Lord putting us in agreement with him now, man. But first he had to punish us, man. He had to discipline his people, man. He had to show us how to walk with him. We had to be born again. We had to learn how to walk again, man. How a baby had to learn how to crawl, walk, then talk, all that. The Lord, that's why we had to be born again. We had to learn everything all over again, man. From crawling to walking to talking. We had to learn that. So the Lord put us back in agreement with him. Now he's starting back to walk with us, man. But it's right now he's just gonna walk with the elect of his people.
I'm about to say it's like a process. It's steps. Like you just can't just jump in and then all of a sudden like you doing everything perfectly and righteously. No, it is a process. It's steps. It's things that you gotta do. Build. It's like building pretty much. Like you don't just. Just all right, well, here it is now. I'm complete. Everything is all at once. It's steps to it. You gotta grow, like you gotta start off small, start off low, and then work your way up, grow up, just like how we do now. You come out with babes, and then from babes to toddlers to to adults.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2, starting at verse 1. Wherefore laying aside all malice, and guile, and hypocrisies, and envies, and all evil speakings. In this part of that growing process right here, you learn to lay aside all of that, man. When you come into loving your brother as you love yourself, you learn how to forgive your brother 7 times 70. This is the process of that. You're going to lay aside all of these things, man. Verse 2, this is the point right here for you, though. This verse 2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby.
Yeah, so like the verse saying, pretty much it's like newborn babies. Pretty much, like getting out of what you were talking originally. Because a lot of people, have been taught Christianity of some form of another, pretty much. But coming back into the truth, man, and realizing, that you're not, what they tell you, been like a lot of these wicked and off churches and everything, where like a lot of y'all, they got y'all idolized, like a white guy, whatever it is, Caesar Borgia. But come back to to the actual scripture, the true understanding and the true doctrine. Even a lot of people claim that they had the truth, but it's only one real truth according to the text.
This is verse.
Yeah, because a lot of our people, man, like they've been led astray. I mean, like, just just been like various doctrines. And that Christianity is like the biggest one amongst our people. But we got some people that they fall on the way up into Islam, Hinduism, and some various other beliefs, Kemetic and everything else. But that's cause like a lot of people are searching for who they are. But then here it is, we out here. Trying to wake up people, trying to show them that, like, we know who we are. Come listen. We'll tell you who who you are. We know not only will we tell you, but we can show you, history, and show you within the scriptures as well as secular history as well, because like we all, like we go way back to the beginning,
I got another precept for you. I'm gonna go back to this though. I'm gonna finish this, then I'm gonna get to it. This 1 Peter 2 and 2 again. As newborn babes, you had something. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. If so be, ye have tasted that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is gracious.
Yeah, his gracious in which he is. I mean, because like that's the fact that that he called us out of all the nations that that he created, that he chosen us, saw something special in us. And then just brothers, that's in the truth, now the brothers and sisters as well, that he has woken up, that's to bring us outside the state that we was in, the low state that we was in, just doing this all kind of wickedness, and it shows that, hey, look, this is what I have set aside for y'all. If y'all come back to like the law, statutes, and commandments, y'all come back and keep my word truly.
Right, I gotta go ahead. I'm talking about I'm gonna get this one after this.
This is Matthew chapter 18, verse 1. At the same time came the disciple unto Yahweh Shai, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahweh Shai called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. Whosoever therefore you speak.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's right. So pretty much like I said, how you gotta come back as like a child, meaning like just be retaught. And now I know it's like an issue with like a lot of people, because a lot of people like they know everything already, but they have to be retaught. You can't come back in as a babe. That don't mean like how there's been scripture where it says like, how can I go back inside my mother's womb as as like a full-grown being, whatever it is. No, that's not what it's talking about. It's not like you gotta come back and be taught the right way because we grew up learning the wrong way. So now you gotta come back and be taught the right and correct way.
Verse 4. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven.
And it says it right there, and then you gotta do something right there which a lot of people, like I said before, don't want to do. You gotta humble yourself. You gotta get rid of that. I know it all type mentality that people suffer from a lot of times. And that's come back and humble yourself, which is not necessarily like another brother saying like being humble don't mean that you're weak. It does not. It mean that you pretty much like you can listen sometimes. Like not necessarily just always ready to speak per se, but actually calm down, relax, and then like just listen to whatever it is.
It actually takes strength. It actually takes strength to be humble, man. Everybody can you know what I'm saying? Be hyped up, man. It takes discipline to humble yourself, man. So that's where like the brother said, that ain't a weakness, that's a strength right there, man. Cause we've been taught as soon as something happen to react, and attack it, man. Because
Aggressive.
Right, aggressive. That's how the white man. That's how you see on the so-called white man movies, man. On this TV show, that's the way he trained us up, man. To react before you think, man. And that's what our people been doing, man. So now we got to retrain our minds through the words, man.
I'm about to say, cause if anything, that's all he perpetuates on TV, man. Whether it be the news, whether it be the various outlets, movies, TV series, whatever it is, if y'all look at, he always perpetuating Jack is like the aggressor.
Right.
So therefore, our people look at it and watch it and feed so much upon it to where like now all they want to do is go out and emulate what they see.
It's going into your subconscious, man. Then you start reacting out there, man. It's like you become a product of your environment. And I got a scripture for that too. This shit on that ain't out.
I was gonna read the next one.
Okay, you go.
Well, next two. And whosoever shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. But whosoever shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he would drown in the depth of the sea.
Oh.
That's all we read up.
This is Romans. Right, man, because the reason the title is America is not our rest, man. See, we going to show our people, like, you got to realize this, man. But first you have to be transformed and renewing your mind to understand this is not our rest, man. A lot of our people claim they believe in the Bible. So now we got to show them what the Bible said about this place and how your man's supposed to think. And then you'll realize this place not your rest also, man.
If anything but in the mind frame of waiting to this place, man, like to be like destroyed, and then our people like delivered, man, from like the madness and the plagues and everything that we go up, that we have to go through up on a day-to-day situation.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, and it's going back to when you were saying about the TV shows and stuff. Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners.
So evil communications, we know with TV and we go back to like the TV screen and movies, things like that. Like how they always perpetuate our people, not just so-called blacks, but the Hispanics and Americans and Latins as well. Like how make us like we like the aggressors, like how what's the Edomite Hillary Clinton, like the super predators, they trying to label us, but at one point, saying that we are like, like supposed to be like deemed, as killable instantly. Like they prepare, like they always feed the narrative, like the so-called, like the blacks, like the aggressor, like go out, like the news promotes it, the movies, shows, everything, like how we got people going at each other's throats and everything like that.
Our music promoted.
Our music. like how they degrade our women, you know, and then how they got us going, you know, going up at each other's necks. But you know, when according to scripture, you're supposed to be showing brother love. How can you show brother love? You always want to go up, you always want to attack your brother over small matters at that. Small matters.
And going into that music, a lot of the people in the music industry, they really don't be about that life that they promote. But they pushing it out on the people that they, you know, that they like that they about that life to make our people just go off. You know, it's just a tactic of Esau. To, you know, it's basically an attack on our own people. And
How about to say like recently like the artist what's his name Young Thug, whatever it was, you know like the cross dressing Jew, like how he came out and spoke up on Dwayne Wade issue, whatever it is, and they were like, well, how can you speak up on it? And you was not too long ago promote homosexuality and rocking dresses.
Right. Oh, what Young Thug say?
He was like saying that he think that it was like you know that he should let his son like be a son and stop trying to be a book stop trying to be like a girl, and they were like, well how can you say that when you promote promote the same thing and promote cross dressing or whatever it is.
Show you they just be pushing the agenda, and our people do
anything, man, for the dollar.
They can stay on top.
Right. And their communication also goes into the company you keep, man. You look that word up, man. So bad communication corrupt good manners, man. Evil communication, so evil companies, you can have good manners, but you have the wrong people around you will corrupt how you think, you know? Like we just said, all of us have corrupt how you think too, man. What you watch, what you listen to. You know, if we watch movies, we listen to music, man, but we got the mind frame to know when there's some bullshit, you know, when there's some BS, man. You know, we know when it's wrong, man.
And just to add on to what you just said, that's how you know that this book is about our people, for our people. Because even in a worldly sense of it, you know, they be like, watch your circle, watch who you hang around. You know, that's what your parents or your guardians or anybody that tell you growing up. You know, they got some sense. They tell you watch you, even the ones that's, you know, they be out there, they be hanging around in that type of life, they'll still tell you to watch you hang around. Yeah, your circle. Everybody not your friend.
That's a song right there. Everybody ain't your friend. This is 1 Corinthians 15:34. And we ain't promoting that one of them guys, man. You know, but that's the song. It was just making a point of what you see. You got them on
I got it.
This is 1 Corinthians 15:34.
Now that's from that tissue.
I'm gonna read verse 33 again. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Awake to righteousness and sin not, for some have not the knowledge of the Most High. I speak this to your shame.
It says some have not the righteousness of the Most High, which means like not everyone's gonna have this truth. But for those, well, I'm not saying not everybody gonna have it, because not everybody not gonna have it, but not everybody is able to get it. You know, at least not right now. Some pick it up right now. Some can't. But ultimately, those that are able to get it is because the Most High, allows you to wake up. Outside that dark, outside that slumber.
He said he speak this to your shame. Because we the chosen people. We the ones that's supposed to be implementing this across the whole the four corners of the earth. That this is the Lord's commandment. This is His ways, and all the other nations supposed to obey this law, these commandments. Of course, of our people, but our people are, we the chosen. They don't even have it. So that's a shame. The Lord, the Creator of the whole universe, chose you to have these laws, statutes, commandments, and you don't even have them.
This is you started Rick started at the top on them. This is 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 13. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation on Yahweh Shah HaMashiach.
Which, like I said, guard your mind. In other words, guard your mind, and like the things, that can like cause you to go off. Don't be focused up on things or always gravitating around things, that can pull you away from doing what is righteousness, especially in the truth, So therefore, if you gonna be around people, man, they're gonna have you going off, try not to hang around with them as much, if not at all possible. I'm not gonna say at all possible because you might be like the only light that they see, really. So therefore, but you don't want to be around so much to where they cause you to go off either, though.
You gotta build yourself up strong enough to where you can be like Yahweh Shah. He was man that set with couldn't visit sinners. But like you said, he was strong enough to where they weren't tempting him to go out. So like the brother was saying, man.
You hang around people like that, and that's where you let your light shine. Cause they might see that your light shine. They might start trying to be like you.
Though I had to catch myself and say not say not at all, but but try not to let what they do influence you. If anything, you try to be more influential to them, especially for those of you that walk in this truth.
So like the brother was saying, if you ain't strong enough to where they influencing you, then you got to stay away from them for a moment until you strong enough to where they not influencing you, man. On this verse 14, this is 1 Peter 1:14. We'll read verse 13 again. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. As obedient children, not fashioning yourselves according to the former lust in your ignorance.
So that be obedient and not fashion yourself to the former lust, meaning like don't go back to like the old way of doing things. And once you come into the truth, don't go back to doing what you past doing. So therefore, once you come into the truth, like you put away like abominable things, like eating pork, lobster, all the abominable foods, like you're not trying to sleep with so and so, the old lady, thing like that. You have like a righteous walk about you. And then you're not trying to go back to like doing things. Oh well, hey man, I miss doing this, whatever it is, or like if it was my case, I want to few people that's in my family, that's operating righteously. So therefore, I ain't finna be like, well, so it's my family all doing this, then well, hey, I want to do this as well because, they had, because they doing it. No. I want to be, I know what's right, even if they don't agree with it, or even if they don't want to do it, I got to still do what's right for, according to what I know.
Verse 15. But as he which have called you is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversation.
So as he has called you, like you got to be holy as well, pretty much.
That conversation goes to your conduct, man. Because actions speak louder than words, man. So it's about your walk, man. That's what the conversation is, man. That's what the word conversation goes into right here, your conduct, man.
Kind of like what you said earlier, man. Like actions speak louder than words, pretty much. That like you gotta show it. Can't you just, it's easy for somebody, to just talk and say it, man. But you gotta show that work as well. Like you gotta prove it.
Oh, that was Jake waiting on. Jake watching, Jake like, this nigga talking. I'm gonna see. You know what I'm saying? That's Jake, man. Nigga talking a good game. We're gonna see if he gonna walk this shit he talking, man. That's Jake, man.
Waiting to see if he gonna slip.
Right.
Saying, talk the talk, can you walk the walk?
Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy. And if ye call on the Father, who without respect of persons judges according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear.
Yeah, so pretty much
No, go ahead. I want to read again. Yeah. And if ye call on the Father, who without respect of persons judges according to every man's work, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much like I was saying, if you call upon the Father, and he gonna be with you pretty much, you know.
Then like it did just to add to what the brother said. Like he said, he gonna judge every man according to his work. So it say as your sojourning in here. So as we as we come to, you know, as this life we live, it's only for a moment. It said walk it in fear. You know what I'm saying? So once you learn the truth, you realize this ain't our rest. You know what I'm saying? So like it said, pass the time of your sojourning here in fear of the Most High.
Yeah, and I'm about to say the fear is like a righteous fear because and what I mean by righteous fear, I mean like you want to do what is right because you know what is to be expected or know what it is to come for those that are, you know, that's not operating and living righteously pretty much. So therefore, you want to do what is right.
Verse 18. For as much as ye know that you were not redeemed with corruptible things as silver and gold from your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers.
So, like I said, like, you know, you're not corrupted by vain things like silver and gold. It mean like today's time, you know, if it ain't money, it mean like how like a lot of people like they'll do anything for money. So therefore, it says like you don't want to be corrupted by vain things because right now they already trying to push like this whole cashless society thing right now. Slowly but surely, like they going into it. So therefore, you know, if all hell pop off, what you gonna do? You know, they say, hey, well, we don't deal with money anymore, but now you gotta take this chip in your arm or whatever it is. Are you gonna do it, or are you gonna trust upon like the Most High pretty much to get you through?
That takes a great measure of faith too, because a lot of people they never been out their comfort zone. Since they've been born, you know, they never been uncomfortable as far as living. Well, a lot of people have. I ain't gonna say a lot of people have, but a lot of people have. A majority of the people they have it. So like the brother was saying, if they say you can't deal with cash no more, you got to take the chip, and you may know that the chip is the mark of the beast, but you got children that's hungry, you got a woman that's hungry, you hungry. You know what you gonna do? You know you gotta have faith built up just to go through that. Ain't no telling how long the Lord gonna allow that to last before He give you a meal or He bring us up out of here.
Verse 19. Let me read verse 18 again. For as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things as silver and gold from your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers, but with the precious blood of Yahushua HaMashiach, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot. Right, so like it was saying, you wasn't redeemed with corruptible things as gold and silver, man. So, because see, that's the white man call himself doing, man. Once our people, right, he said he was gonna give us reparations, he didn't give us that. In the 70s, what did he do? He started funding a lot of our businesses, but those things was corruptible, man. That didn't redeem us, man. Matter of fact, get that out.
I'm about to say we still catching hell today.
Get it for the brother. Right, I said 52, I think, or 50, when it said we should be redeemed without money. Keep reading right here. But with the precious blood of Yahushua HaMashiach, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot, man. So we was redeemed through the blood of our Lord and Savior, man. Through the word ignorant called Jesus Christ, man. But we weren't redeemed without, I probably around 50 and 4, 50 and 3, or it might be 50. Try 50 and 3 first. Who were verse 19 again. But with the precious blood of Yahushua HaMashiach, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot. Go ahead, bro. Get started at the top.
It's Isaiah 52 verse 1. Awake, awake, garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
All right. So pretty much like I said, like we're gonna put on our beautiful garment, and which is like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's something like you walk pretty much, you know. Yeah, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, because it says going down at the bottom, it says that no one can come into uncircumcised or unclean, pretty much. With me, we can be operate up in the righteous state, pretty much.
The heathen nations you're not gonna be able to come into this, basically. The uncircumcised and the unclean, you're not gonna be able to come profit off us no more, benefit off us no more. Because once we put on those beautiful garments, man, that's gonna put us back on top, man. And that's gonna put y'all, that's gonna make us the head, and that's gonna make y'all the tail, man. So your uncircumcised and the unclean will not be able to come and manipulate us, infiltrate us, and will and lynch us and vote like they did.
Verse 2, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion.
Right, loose thyself. It says shake thyself from the dust. Shake thyself from this confusion, man. This confused state you've been in, man. Loose thyself from the bands. You a mental slave now. You don't even realize it, man. So loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, man. Because what John 8, what is 44? The truth should set, probably 32. Know the truth, and the truth should make you free, man. Right, man. So loose thyself from the bands of thy neck. You got it, I got it.
Verse 3, for thus saith Yahweh, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money.
Said that you have sold yourselves, and you have not been redeemed with money, pretty much.
So you should, now you got it.
Yeah, how about say so? And how do we sell ourselves, man? By like going out doing things, contrary to what the Lord had, wants. How about say then like how you got some people that say like you're supposedly like a soul your soul, pretty much like you going ahead just doing any and everything, for vain things that won't profit you really little to nothing. You may live a little bit better for right now, man, but at the end result of what? Because like how you like something like some celebrity like I said not too long ago, they got all this money, they have money, cars, clothes. I mean, most things, man, and most folks, probably when they see in their lifetime, yeah, they still unhappy because why? Because for one, they don't know who they are, and then two, they ain't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. When all you gotta do is, do the things that the Lord had, told us to do from the get-go. Live right, don't eat or touch certain things, don't do certain things,
Don't make no covenants or agreements with the heathen.
Don't worship other idol gods. Simple things, like men, like grow your business, you can, and if you got a job, whatever it is, and you may have to kind of like shave whatever it is, by all means, do it, but on days that you're off and you can grow it out, it's simple things like that.
Like I said, we sold ourselves for naught. It said on this Isaiah 59:1.
Oh no, you good, go ahead.
Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither is his ear heavy that it cannot hear. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you that he would not hear. So that's going to right. He said we sold ourselves for naught. This is how we sold ourselves. It's like we sold ourselves out, basically, man, by sinning against the Most High. So we hid his face from us, man. And that's how we came into captivity under the so-called white man and these other nations, man. Because we the strongest people on earth, man. We the wisest people on earth. So why it's like we can't stick together? Why we always against each other, man? Because if we start to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, we'll learn how to treat each other. This is what teaches us how to treat each other, man. But we don't know this, man. We think as soon as a brother do something against us, oh, you supposed to go attack him. Bible tell you to forgive him 7 times, you forgive your brother, man. You know, but we not taught that, man. We taught it's all about retaliation from the dope, you know.
And when they talk about your brother, it's talking about of your own nation.
Yep.
It ain't talking about of these other nations.
The heathen nation.
Not the so-called white man, the Arabs, the Asians, the Chinese. These not your brothers and your sisters. They ain't your people.
Right. Verse 3. For your hands are defiled with blood, and your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies, your tongue have muttered perversion.
Our people been doing wickedness over the years. Over hundreds and hundreds of years, our people been wicked without correction.
Can't let them stop you, though. You got to know you're going to talk about it, but you can't let them stop you. You got to enjoy the word. Yeah, when you enjoy the word, they teach you how to deal with it. They show you how you can basically put up with it. So don't let them stop you from enjoying the word. You enjoy the word, because the haters always going to. You got to remember when Jesus walked the earth, the word found you. The haters surrounding him, haters were trying to kill him from the nose. He was the word. So he didn't stop. You know, you can't let the haters stop you from enjoying the word. You enjoy the word, and this going to show you how to deal with it. The word teaches you that these haters can't stop you. Probably you still behind the same. You get behind the same. Now you do. I'm talking about him. You going to step inside. Before you still get on the thing. Step right there. So they can see the sun. Like the sun. But yeah, man, don't let the haters stop you from enjoying the word. This is what to teach you how to deal with the haters. This is where you can man strong enough where the haters can't, they ain't gonna be able to touch you. So, yeah, man.
Back in Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
Like, just like how we said earlier, you know, like awake, you know, wake up outside, you know, like the mindset, you know, that you've been, you know, that we've been in all this time, you know, like, you know, and then put on that beautiful garments, you know, and like work, you know, like operate righteously, you know, like come back, keeping the law, statutes, the commandments, you know. Get away from like how the scripture said, like, you know, get away from that old man, get away from that old way of doing things, the old way that you taught, and come back to the right way, you know, like how we put out earlier, you know, come back a newborn babe, be retaught, be told what is the right truth and not what you was taught growing up, you know, which we know today now, you know, has always been lies.
Right, because like they got us finna celebrate Easter, man. What does Easter have to do anything with the birth of the Lord and his death, man? What an Easter egg? A bunny don't even have eggs, first of all, man. So that's the first question you got to ask yourself. We celebrate the birth, we celebrate the Lord rising from the dead. What the Easter egg bunny got to do with it, man? That goes back into pagan worship, man. The fertility god, man. Ishtar, man. Right, man. So they, like the brother was saying, so, man, when that's one of them. We can just start right there with the lies we've been taught, man. We've been taught to worship Satan unknowingly, man. You know, we've been taught to go against God unknowingly, man. Thinking we've been taught that we worshiping the Most High, when all the time we worshiping Satan. You know, we going against the Most High, man.
Lies and trickery.
Come. I got a precept for that double garments. What it said? Beautiful garments. Come. You can keep going until I get the precept.
Come on, verse 2. Shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. And it said captive daughter too, because we in captivity. And our people still don't, our people don't realize that we in captivity still. We might not be still have the chains and shackles around our heads and necks and arms, but our people in a mental captivity. That's why I said awake, because you spiritually asleep, you spiritually dead right now.
got that precept too. That's the end of that verse.
Yeah.
This is Baruch chapter 5, verse 1 and 2. Put off, Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. Cast about thee a double garment of the righteousness which cometh from the Most High, and set a diadem on thy head of the glory of the everlasting.
So it said put off the garment. It said put off the garment of mourning and affliction. You know, that's what our people, that's the mindset our people in right now. We in mourning and affliction because we consistently being conflicted, and we have people that's around the earth mourning, you know, of our own nation. And it said put on the double garments. So we need to put on this truth, this understanding, this wisdom that the Lord has blessed our people to know. You know,
and it said the garment that the Most High, you know that He has given, which He's not gonna give you anything corrupt, pretty much, because everything, because He put His hands up on, it's gonna be holy and righteous. So therefore, like it was, like I said earlier, it goes back into like you operating righteously, doing what is right, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments.
Verse 3: For the Most High will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven.
It said He's gonna show His brightness to every country under heaven.
So it says show our brightness.
Show our brightness.
Right.
So all nations gonna see our glory.
Right.
And they starting to see our glory now because we waking up.
I gotta keep reading. It said, for thy name shall be called of the Most High forever. The peace of righteousness and the glory of God's worship. Here you go again. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high.
And that's what we doing now. We arise and we standing up. We standing up for our people, our nations. Our nation, because we've been down for so long, and this is how the world wants to see our people. They want to see us down and destroyed.
And look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai.
And that's exactly what we are, Shalaki.
I'm about to say that's pretty much like like I said, all people go, waking up from no matter where they are, well, whether it's here, whether it's overseas, in like Europe or Africa, so-called Africa, or or wherever, like the four corners of the earth, like people waking up, and kind of coming together, and starting to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability, and realizing, that they are the Most High, chosen people.
Verse 6: For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies, but the Most High bringeth them unto thee, exalted with glory as children of the kingdom. For the Most High, right, man, hey, we departed from our land on feet, man, as enemies, man. But the Most High bring us back, man, we gonna come back in glory, man. And everybody, all eyes gonna see it, man. That's what you gotta, like you say, right, this you gotta visualize, you gotta put in your mind, man. You got to realize America ain't our rest, man. This place gonna be destroyed, man. And the Lord gonna take us back home in great glory, man. And everybody gonna see it, man. So all the hell we going through, this is our punishment, man. But you gotta endure to the Lord. The Lord finna take these crackers down, man. And that's in the Bible, man. The Lord finna take these damn devils down, man.
Right.
You can believe that, man. That's why they want to be friends with you, man. That's why they want to come out. Let's all let bygones be bygones, man. No, man. You ain't never let bygones be bygones, man. And China now, they don't see you cross over there, man.
I'm about to say, surefire way. Let you offend one of them today and see what happens.
What'd you say, all right?
So let you offend one of them today and see what happens.
Right, man.
They be trying to be out with your head, man.
Man, go ahead, I'm gonna let you finish. Man, hey, you be around these damn devils, man, and driving, man, and you might get over in one in front of them not knowing. Man, they act like they want to kill you for doing it. I'm talking about these so-called white people, man. They be dancing, they be blowing up, hunking you off and everything, man. just over, Jake do it too, but I'm saying Esau be dead serious about it. You know what I'm saying, man? I be driving around these damn devils. I'm talking about, man, they be ready to kill you over some traffic shit, man. So forgive my language too, bro. I gotta read verse 6 again, man. Baruch 5 and 6. I done read this plenty of times, man. But that's why I say you always get something. You always get something else, man. The more and more you read, man, you always get more edification, man. This Baruch 5 and 6. It's on y'all too, man. I just spirit be going in. Hey, for they departed from thee on foot and were led away of their enemies. But the Most High bringeth them unto thee, exalted with glory as children of the kingdom. Huh? Right, salute, bro. Shalom, bro.
Shalom.
He just said salute, bro, but that's another way. What Paul say? Salutation, peace, love. Right, so that's another one I heard, man. Jacob started saying salute. It's in the Bible, man. Salutation right there. Salutation just saying to more than one person, man. Salutation, man. Hey, so it is what it is, man. These are our words. Jake salute you now. They salute, man. Right, man. I'm gonna read this again, though. See, that scripture got them piped up, man. Now, we were taken away. Just imagine this, man. We got the pictures of us on the slave ships, us chained up. That's how we was taken away, man. But when we go back, the Lord said we're going back in glory, man. We're going back in chariots, man.
Going back, man, with power.
Right, man. With them immortal bodies, man, we coming out. They gonna come out them chariots, boy, like.
That's something Earth ain't never
They
seen.
gonna be bouncing around, boy. The chariots, they gonna be. It's going down.
Glorious, man.
Right, for real, man.
That's something the Earth ain't never seen before.
Right. Hey, it's going down, man. Hey, Jake just gonna take off, man, to the moon or something, man. Hey, it's going down, man. I just got to get it visualized, man. For real, man. Hey, it's going
Lord
down, man.
said we the salt of the earth, so now we finna show how much flavor we really got when they go down.
And you know it's true because all the other nations, like they emulate us, copy off us. Like from like our hairstyles, man, to like what we eat, dance, like our the way we talk, the way we dress. Every other nation emulate us.
Especially the way we act.
Right. Read it again, man. Baruch 5 and 6, man. Hey, you can read this the whole cap, man. Just read it over and over, man. Real, man. This scripture, this verse got me hyped up right here, man. For they departed from thee on foot and were led away of their enemies. But the Most High bringeth them unto thee, exalted with glory as children of the kingdom. For the Most High has appointed that every high hills and banks of long continuance shall be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Israel may go safely in the glory of the Most High.
All these other nations, kingdoms, governments, any powers, they're gonna be down. They're gonna be brought down. So we can rule over the earth.
They say he gonna make you lay down even into the earth, man. Just to show, you know what I'm saying?
Just so that, that's how much more that you below us.
Right. Cuz, I couldn't say it. Hey, cuz, I couldn't even say it. Hey, cuz.
We still go back into what is it? Deuteronomy 36, that we above all people, all nations.
Hey, I'm gonna read that again.
That is more like a comical way of putting it.
Right.
You in the dirt.
Cause see what this going into right here. This going to the Lord deliver us, man. That's why he said he should give Egypt for a ransom. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord come back and save Israel, bro, he gonna feel the whole body. It's gonna be dead bodies from one end of the earth to the other, man. When he come deliver his people, man. That's how furious Yahushua is, man. The day of vengeance is in his heart. He was afflicted in our affliction, man. He feel it all.
Go ahead. I was just saying, that's our big brother. He's sitting down here looking at how heathen is treating his people. He gonna be mad. Yeah, it take two. They can't get that, he created us, so we like him too. So the things that, how we get angry and stuff, and, somebody do your family member wrong, how you ready to come up against them, it could be you by yourself, you don't care. That's how Yahweh Shai is, but he gonna have an army with him. Like, okay, you are.
Oh, no, it's good. Good. Read verse 7 again. For the Most High have appointed that every high hill and banks of long continuance. That's talking about America right now. Let's talk about you so-called white people, man. Y'all finna go down, man. Look how red that guy is, man. It's Esau right there. It's the red man, man. It said, for the Most High have appointed that every high hill and bank of long continuance shall be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Israel may go safely in the glory of the Most High.
Right.
Verse 8, moreover, even the woods and every sweet-smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of the Most High. Well, he read like, nah, I can't eat that. Wait till you get 80 and 90 degrees and 100 degrees out here, boy. That joker's gonna be on fire, bro. Verse 9, for the Most High shall lead Israel with joy in the light of his glory, with the mercy and righteousness that coming from him.
So all this coming to our people, the mercy. Mercy and righteousness from the Lord. That's all a part of that deliverance, that salvation that we seeking. Like the brother had said earlier, we getting punished right now, so we ain't getting no mercy right now.
But part of where we got it to a certain extent right now, cause this truth and mercy are met together, man. So by you good by us receiving this, but we still we ain't got the fullness of that mercy yet. We got that redemption. We partly redeemed because we got the knowledge of salvation now. We waiting on that physical redemption, man. So the mercy, it's just like he having mercy little by little, man. You can't just take it all at once and we get the big head again. So I got the purge.
Just little by little.
Right.
Kind of
right though, It's just
kind of like I said earlier, being in the very beginning, it's pretty like a process, like you got grow with it.
Yeah, right. Even with the mercy, man, he got it's little by little, man. You can't just take the punishment all at once, man. He got to mold us, man. He did that what he doing right now. See, that's why I said too last week, as we get close to the end, hey, the pink's gonna get harder, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna tighten up, man. The tribulation's gonna get harder, man. Why? Because he trying to put in us to make us really, really hate this place. Cause he showed too much mercy right now while we in America, then you'll fall back to...
It's not that bad.
Right.
Everything's all right,
Right.
Man, the hell with this place.
So that's why he gotta turn up the heat, man. That's why he'll constantly give you a little mercy, let you chill for a bit, then he'll hit you with something big to show you, boom, boy, you thought you did.
I just need your rest.
Right.
Yeah. You thought I forgot?
Right. Yeah, appreciate it.
It's kind of like how he's saying, he's not slack to turn
His promises.
like his promises.
He's long suffering, right?
Yeah.
Done. That none should perish, man. But none of the elect ain't gonna perish. That we're long suffering goes until he basically put up with our we still got promises. So we still gotta be purged, man. We still gotta pay for everything we done. So we gotta bear the indignation. We plead our cause.
That's why patience is key. This back at Isaiah chapter 52. I'm gonna start back at verse 2. It says, shake thyself from the dust, arise and sit down on Jerusalem. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. For thus saith Yahweh, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be redeemed without money. For thus saith Yahweh power.
So we gonna be redeemed without money. So that's why we ain't get reparations. That's why the Lord ain't let us get reparations. Oh, we would have got reparations. We sure enough would have been trying to forgive the so-called white man then. We sure enough would have been like, man, look, man, they looked out on us, man. So that's why the Lord ain't let us get no reparations, man. Like, we gonna be redeemed without money. The gift is destroying the heart.
We want to bitch on the lead.
Right.
But even better than that though, but we want what he promised us, which is more than what money can even buy. Because he gave us like the like the world, and everything in it. So
Right.
what more can money do for us? Really?
Right.
You think about it, like if he gave us the whole world and everything in it, what do you really want with money?
Right.
We already own everything, so
Right.
money can't do that for you.
Don't want your money.
Just like
I want your life. That face, man. I been bumping that face, man. We don't want your money, man. We want your life, Esau. We want your blood, man. For real, man. Everything you got ours anyway, so we getting that back anyway, man.
that's right.
We want your blood, man. You gonna pay with blood, brother. All right, evil twin, brother. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, bro.
Verse 4. Thus saith Yahweh power. My people went down afore into Egypt to sojourn there, and the Assyrian oppressed them without cause. Now therefore, what have I here, saith Yahweh, that my people is taken away for naught?
Right.
For they that rule over them make them to howl, saith Yahweh. And
So like I said, we went and sojourned in Egypt, man. And the Egyptians afflicted us, you know what I'm saying, for 400 years, man. Now we went down there and helped them build up to a great civilization, man. It was because of our forefather Joseph, man, that they was preserved from that famine that came, man. He had a vision from the Lord and told them to put back the food for 7 years, man. Put back for when the famine came, man. So we helped preserve that great civilization of Egypt, man, with Joseph, man. That was Joseph. Like I said, we went to sojourn there, and the Egyptians handled us. Then, after that, the Assyrians came and got us out of, to the northern kingdom, out of Samaria, man. You got it, right? Read that again.
verse 5. Now therefore, what have I here, saith Yahweh, that my people is taken away for naught. They that rule over them make them to howl.
They that rule over us make us to hire, man. That's why Jake do all the stuff they do, man. That's why they that rule over us make us to hire, man. The conditions they got our people in, man, got our people howling, man.
Man, like all the poison they give us, but from like just various medications and everything, they got people psyched out, and then like some of the food that they even feed our people, like GMOs. Even though a lot of people don't think that there's nothing wrong with GMO, but it's a lot that's wrong with GMOs. I mean, cause like how can you reproduce something that don't have a seed, in it? Like so. Like I remember, me and the brothers, talking earlier, it was like, all right, say, like, you got, like, seedless grapes, like how everybody wants seedless grapes. I'm like, all right, well, if the grapevine run out or wither away, how you gonna get more grapes? It's seedless.
They got cotton candy, grapes.
Cotton candy, yeah. I'm like,
they got all type of damn
I'm like,
grapes.
I don't want to eat stuff, man, that don't have a season, because both I created everything, we created everything. He created to have, to have offspring, to reproduce, to replenish. You create something, man, that can't replenish, then what's the point of having it? For one, I don't want to eat it because I don't trust it.
Like we're going into, man. And see, they that rule over us make us to howl, and our people howling so bad, man. They forgot who the real enemy are. They thinking they brothers and sisters are their enemies, man. That we so howling so bad we attack one another, man. Instead of attacking the cause of all our problems. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking the fight to the so-called white man, we fight amongst each other, man. That's how
No,
bad they
man.
got us howling. You got it, bro.
Man, kind of like what's like that what do you call it, Stockholm, whatever it is, you know.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, you know where like they got more so for each other, for each other throw, but then want them to do something to us, all we want to do is just like protest whatever it is. No,
Right.
have that same instrument that you have for man for your brother, man. Against the so-called people, the so-called white people, man. That's doing it wrong as well. Like I'm not finna come at the jump there because you did me wrong. But then here it is, the so-called white man do me way wrong than you done. And I want to do, hey, I'm just gonna hold signs and protest. No, I'm finna go if anything hard against him.
Right.
No. But I'm supposed to forgive my brother, and which I do. But man, but our people though, like they so like just destroy it, man. To where like a white person may do something to them, and it's all, as they say, hunky dory. It's all cool, it's all fun. Hey, I forgive you. Whatever. No. Now, I'm not saying go out there now and just about to drawing blood now, because of course you put away, but at the same time though, man, just to let them know, look, your day coming, you better hope, man, that Lord don't let me have my way with you, because if he do, man, all bets off.
It said,
And we talking about the king of terrors, so he gonna give us that mindset to put them terrors on them too.
Man, come.
then I got the Hebrew word right there for, let me get the word right quick. Yalal, which means key definitions they say of the sound of war, man. When it said make us to howl, so this is why we howl. This is why we crying out. Then it said to cry out. So this is why we doing this, man. They that rule over us, making us to howl. Y'all gonna get in that man frame sooner or later, though, man. When Esau cut y'all food off and your ass can't eat, you gonna get in line. Then you gonna straighten up, man. You gonna get right in line, man. And get ready to take orders.
They doing it slowly but surely, man, with these food stamps, like how they keep slowly cutting it down, food stamp now. They keep on cutting it down, and then they keep putting all these stipulations on where hey, you gotta work more, and then eventually it's gonna be to the point where you're working too much to where like you can't even get it. So therefore now you're off of for real. Now you really struggle because one, you gotta work to get it, and then two, you're working too much to where like you can't be on it. So therefore now, guess what? Now you show no struggle. And that's ultimately what it is. It's put that chokehold back on our people. To make our people go back through it. It's like Jacob's trouble. Slowly but surely coming more and more to fruition.
Like you said, to put that chokehold, so Jake can run out of options. That's what they trying to do, make Jake run out of options. When you run out of options and you can't eat, and your children can't eat, you start getting desperate. That's what they want. But look, it's affecting not only Jake too, it's affecting Esau as well. Because there's a lot of Esau that's on them food stamps as well.
There's more Edomites.
Yeah, I'm
on
about to say
food
it's more of them, but of course they put in news, like mostly so-called blacks and Hispanics on food stamps, but then you got like twice as many white folks on it as you do us.
That's what we was created for. They weren't created for us. Our people just started to get on.
Alright, this back to Isaiah 52 verse 5. Now therefore, what have I here, saith Yahweh, that my people is taken away for naught? They that rule over them make them to howl, saith Yahweh, and my name continually every day is blasphemed. Therefore my people shall know my name. Therefore they shall know in that day that I am he that doeth speak. Behold, it is
We're
I.
talking about right now, Salaki, man. So yeah, now his people should know his name, man. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh is the name of his Son, man.
How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings.
So this let you know that's talking about right now. How beautiful are the feet of him on the mountains that bring good tidings. Good tidings to who? What is another word for good tidings? The gospel. The good news, man. Right. The good news, man. So the gospel goes all the way back to the Old Testament. Who are the good tidings to who? The good tidings to who? Read that verse again.
How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, that publishes salvation, that saith unto Zion, thy God reigneth.
And Zion, you know, of course, you know, it's us, you know, the children of Israel, Yasharala. So-called blacks, so-called natives, so-called Hispanics, and Latinos.
So how beautiful are the feet of him upon the mountains, man. Because we in all the four corners of the earth, man. We in all the governments preaching this word, man. So how beautiful are the feet of him, man. That publishes, that says peace, like the brother say, unto Zion, man. You got it,
Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when Yahweh shall bring again Zion.
And it says that watchmen, you know, like, you know, for like example, us, you know, the brothers that are out here doing this work
right.
with the truth, trying to wake up our people, trying to bring us together. They say, shall lift up their voice. That's what we're doing now. We're coming out here, like trying to wake you up. Right. They, those of you that, that are called to be woken up, and those of you that want to be woken up. We're out here for you. We're out here trying to help you up. Trying to bring you back to remembrance. Trying to tell you that you've been led astray. Many times, many years, many times before.
They said they were gonna sing. They should sing that same song in Revelations. That new song. So it's the same thing. Verse 9.
Ezekiel 33, verse 1. It said the title, at the top of it is the title is Ezekiel that is like the brother said, we ought to watch it. The Lord said, we watching 5 people, man. We watching what the watching do. We trying to warn y'all for the evils to come, man. So that you'll be able to prepare yourself and know how to go through what's finna go down, man. We out here warning y'all that we've been deceived, man, like the brother going into it, man.
News channel, basically. Spiritual news channel. That's what we are.
We the watchmen, man.
We like the what's the word? Not sure. I mean, shepherds still like watching, but we know about trying to think of another word. I can't think of it right now. But it's pretty like the same thing, but it's just like a modern day word, whatever.
Watchmen.
Yeah.
Overseer,
I guess. Yeah.
Your journalists. Yeah, we all let it one though, man. You journalists, man. We'll go. We your archaeologists, man. We'll go to different, you know what I'm saying? Show different proofs in the earth, man. We all that, man. We scientists. We're going to the scientific this and all that, man. You know, so we the portion of Jacob is not like them, man. We the former of all things, man. So you have our portion, man. So like Solomon said, hey, he learned how everything, the operations of the worlds and the virtues of roots. We understand all that, how everything was created, man. We learning it little by little, man. Each brother got their portion to play in it, bring the whole piece of the puzzle together.
Everyone got their lot in general.
This is Ezekiel. Yeah. Yeah. This is Ezekiel 33:1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, and he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever hear the sound of the trumpet and take not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood should be upon his own head.
So pretty much what it goes into, when we are here teaching and trying to tell you, to come back to the law, statutes, and the commandments and who you are, and the Lord come down and start slaying people, you can't say, oh Lord, I didn't know, or save me because I didn't know, or you didn't send anybody to show us or warn us. It said that your blood would be at your own hand because he sent people down here to warn you and tell you the correct truth.
Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
But it said, those of you that hear it, the truth, and come back and do what is righteous, then you should be saved, from
From the said calamities that's going to come upon you.
come.
But if the watchman seeth the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take away persons from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
Which goes into those, so therefore, if we know the truth, we see everything is unfolding, but we're going to come out and tell you who you are, which is the people that the Lord chose, and then how you got to come into the law, statutes, and commandments. We watch everything that unfold and watch how you struggle to tell you nothing, then your blood is on our hands.
So guess what? These preachers got a lot of blood on their hands. Tomorrow people gonna go to church and the pastor not warning them of what's to come, man. The majority of these pastors got blood on their hand, man, because they not warning our people. So they not letting our people know that the mark of the beast coming, that the plague's coming to America, that famine coming, man. So they got a lot of blood on it. Like you said, even though they don't warn you, your iniquity, you still gonna die. You still responsible for your own iniquity, but the Lord gonna require that blood in his hands, so he gonna receive a worse punishment, man, a worse judgment.
It's kind of like I seen what was earlier this week. How is it that all these churches and all these pastors are preaching outside the Bible, and the Bible is all talks about Israel, but yet no pastors ever in the congregation, at least no pastors I've ever heard mention Israel, at all. We have the whole Bible deals with Israel, but no pastor in today's church talks about Israel. How was that? How was that? All these churches, bro. I'm just trying to say, and the thing about it was, it tripped me out. I'm like, you know what? I've been in church, man. Like, man, it's like a large part of my lifetime.
Right.
And I never heard my granddad, who's a minister, nobody else, man, teach Israel.
Right.
The funny part about it is the church will be named like Church of Israel or something.
Yeah. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, but
Right.
you ain't teaching nothing about Israel or nothing like that. But yet, the whole Bible's the Bible. But then, of course, you go there on Sunday. They make sure they play the play around 2-3 times, and then they give you a couple songs, and they give you a feel good message, and then all right, you out of there. But yet they don't do anything really scripture.
Verse 7. So thou, son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou doest not to speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
It's pretty much like I said, like you have to warn the wicked, those that see that you're going up with our people. Now we talking about like all the nations, because like I said, we aren't concerned about our own people. So-called black, so-called natives, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Latino. We don't worry about y'all.
And that's the Bible. This ain't us speaking. But that's the if I can say this, our people don't understand the Bible, man. The pastors have tricked us, man. The pastor tricked us, man. The Lord only died for his people, man. Even when it say he died for the world, you got to understand what that word mean right there, man. You got it, huh? Just to say that, man. Because once we say we only for our people think we on our own accord, man. But the Bible, the Lord said he only came for his people, man.
That's right.
That's right.
Matter of fact, get that out. Get Matthew 1 and 21. You got it, huh? But see, I seen how she tried to hear me say
Yeah.
people, so
Yeah, I'm about to say, because like I was saying, like going, like how the Lord said that he only came for like the lost sheep of the house of Israel, pretty much. And which a lot of pastors though, they ain't gonna go to that. They ain't gonna go to that scripture because it goes back into Israel, which means therefore, well, he said he don't die for the lost house of sheep of Israel. Now they gotta go and teach who is Israel.
Right. Right. Exactly.
And a lot of them don't want to do that because a lot of them they either know or don't know, and then they're not gonna look like a fool because they don't know something. They're like, well, why am I teaching?
Right. Come.
This is Matthew chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 20.
Matthew verse 1.
Matthew chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 20. This is when Joseph, this is when he had found out that Mary was pregnant. And the angel came to Joseph. Verse 20. But while he thought on these things, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared unto him in a dream, saying, Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Spirit, and she shall bring forth a son.
How about that now? Sorry to break up, but the whole verse 20 though, which a lot of folks misconceive. It said, "Be not, was it David? Fear not. Fear not to take her. For which she conceived. Now that's not talking about like how like the churches have always told you the angel came down and impregnated Mary. No, that is not because you read at the beginning of the chapter, it said it said that she was espoused. Espoused is married. So therefore, but the whole thing about it was they had to have a ceremony.
Right, she was engaged.
Pretty much sure. Mary and Joseph was already engaged. That was already like I said, promised. She was already promised to be his. So therefore she was like already been married, but then they had a ceremony with each other. Like today's time, like how you get engaged and then you go ahead like the wedding ceremony. That was engaged, but with Joseph late got pregnant. They want to be ashamed of it because he knew the baby was gonna swell. So therefore he was like, but hey, I'm gonna hide you. And they were like, no, don't be afraid because you got knocked up before you had the ceremony.
Right.
Go ahead because you're still a righteous man.
Cool.
And what you do is still a righteous act.
Right. Cool.
Verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name.
Just see how it is.
And thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins.
Which that's what I said. Like I said, that she should have a. Breathe again.
God. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus.
It said she should bring forth a son, and they should call his name Jesus. But even then, like I said, it goes back to the lineage of David. When David and Joseph was the son of David, so therefore it still goes back to the lineage with me. Therefore, it's more so a physical. Not this whole angel came down, slept with Mary. No, it is physical.
Right.
Jesus came from like the lineage of Joseph. Joseph came from David, and so on. Which therefore means Joseph had sex with therefore he impregnated. He shot his seed in Mary. Not the whole angel doctrine that a lot of churches want y'all to believe and teach. Right. It's contrary. It is impossible. Get rid of slavery.
God. For he shall save his people from their sins.
So like the scripture said, man, the Lord died to save his people from their sins, man. So why y'all think we've been catching so much hell, man? This is the so-called white people. This their kingdom of heaven, man. This is their kingdom of heaven. They make the laws here, This their kingdom, man. So when the Lord set up our kingdom of heaven, we gonna rule, man. And we not gonna have to work no more. We not gonna have to slave for you damn devils no more, man. And all this in the Bible, man. But your sold out ass pastor scared to tell you this, man.
That's right.
Because your pastor will sell out, man.
That's right. Go back.
What's the one with Israel? The state of Israel. That's the one I want. He should be a prince and a savior to Israel. I know John. I think it was John. Man, I cannot. Man,
save his people from their enemies.
No. He should be a prince and a savior unto Israel.
Okay.
I think it's in John. Cause that right there, I know it's two on one One of them was like Yahweh Shah was saying it, and then another was they were like
Prince and the Savior. Oh, you talking about Acts 5:31?
oh, that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's what you talking about.
Cause I know it's one in John also, but I can't
Okay.
think of one in John though.
Let's look up Prince. I look at it. Get down with that Matthew. I mean, get down with that Acts.
Might be it, man. But this is Acts chapter 5. I'm gonna start at verse 30. The God of our, you still reading vibrator?
Yeah, come.
The God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom ye slew.
The
and
God of our fathers, man. So the God of our forefathers, which is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. It's our God, man. The white man worship plenty gods, man. Know who the so-called white man God is? His military, man. His money. That's what he believe in, man. The so-called white people don't believe in God. Go ahead. That's why they make laws for homosexuals, laws for lesbians, man. They against the Most High.
Everything they do is contrary to what to what he says is righteous.
That's right.
And yeah, we read out of the Bible, man. Something your pastor don't do, man. Your pastor read one scripture and tell you to love everybody, man. But the Bible continues to tell you there's a time for love and it's a time for hate, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It's Acts chapter 5, verse 30. The God of our fathers raised up Jesus, whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
Who? It said whom you slew and hang on a tree. Who got the history for hanging people on a tree, man? The so-called white people, man. This was their ancient way of hanging us, man. They put them on the cross, man. This was the ancient way of the so-called white people, how they hung us in this day. This is the ancient way of doing that, man. They'll crucify you, man. And that was the most treason when you get crucified. When they crucified you, you suffered, man. You had a, with the hanging fly, you dead from the door, man.
Yeah.
But this crucifixion, first they beat you, and then they
Now about torture. So it's like,
Right.
but you know about the white one, man. They all about torture.
got it out.
It's all about torture with these, with these damn devils. Even today, it's all about torture. Like how much more can they torment you? How much pain can you take?
Right.
Because even with them, they are, they like been tortured. They say it. They get pleasure out of torture.
Verse 31. Him have God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior.
Yeah, right there. It says to be a prince and a savior unto. Go ahead.
And him have God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins.
But hold on, wait a minute. Like this is going back into like the New Testament, and saying that the Lord is, sent a savior for his people,
Right.
Israel.
That's right.
Y'all should all the so-called black Hispanic and black Americans pretty much. So you mean tell me that he ain't sent a savior man for the whole world? But he don't send a savior man for Israel? But people hear us talk like this and that was to love everybody. Where in the scripture it's a saying that though.
Right.
I mean, like I'm still waiting to see that.
We'll read it again. Verse 31. Him have God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance to Israel and forgiveness of sins.
And it says forgiveness of our sins mean like the things that we done wrong in the past. That he's that, like I was getting ready to sacrifice coming out of the Passover. Like he's that perfect lamb. That that way out of sin. Like that forgiveness. Like that cover.
Right. Going back to when we just read the first Peter, it ain't like we were redeemed. We silver and gold and it's corruptible, but we were redeemed by the precious blood, like the brother going into, man. By our Lord and Savior, whom y'all hung on a tree, man. Whom you damn devils hung on a tree, man. Y'all been hanging our people, man. But this going to crucify, but this is another way y'all have done it, man. Cause like I was saying, like the brother said, the crucifixion was straight torture, man. Cause they'll nail your hands and feet to the cross, and then they'll whoop you so bad, and then at the end, why they'll come break your legs? Because it's like when you hanging, all your weight going down, so you can't breathe with your lungs. Then you used to use your legs to push yourself back up to get some breath. But when they come break your legs, now all the weight on your lungs, you just hanging. You slowly, you know what I'm saying? You slowly die, but the Lord ain't let them break your hammer-shot legs, man.
And then even
Go ahead,
it's like not to cut out, but I was about to say, but even if they nail your feet and then you try to push yourself up, man. I mean that's even more torture because you got the nail, like coming up through your feet and everything. So that's why, and it's like like you're in like pure agony.
Only Esau can think of some shit like this.
Imagine having to do that for hours. You just hanging there for hours. You ain't getting no food or water.
And then like you've
losing
been
energy.
beaten badly too.
And that's
man.
Why you think how Shine said, my father, why hast thou forsaken me, man? He felt that pain, man. Then just imagine this too. They was crucifying people before you have a shot, man. He wasn't the first crucifix. They always used to crucify people for like if you was a rebellion, you know what I'm saying, like them zealots, they'll get them and crucify them, man. So Yahushua had already been seeing, he already like, this is what I'm gonna have to go through. And that's why even that tag came, he was like, Lord, if this cup pass away, because he realized he was in that flesh, he been, trust me, they had been seeing people being crucified already, man. Just imagine that you seen that, you like, this the death I got to go through, Lord. Like, you looking up. Real though, real, man. The scripture say, I think it's gonna get, I think that the scripture we Isaiah 52 is gonna say his visions was more you keep reading that, we're gonna go back to Isaiah 52 though. You keep going. I think that's, yeah, that is in Isaiah 52.
Keep going in Acts.
Is that it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you go back.
This back in Acts chapter 50.
That's all you wanted out? You want us to get something else? I know you had wanted the Prince and the Savior.
Nah, that was it right there.
Okay.
It's Acts chapter 52.
Isaiah.
Isaiah chapter 52. I'm gonna read verse 8 again. Thou watchmen shall lift up the voice, with the voice together. Voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring unto Zion. Bring again Zion.
So the 144,000 gonna see eye to eye, man, cause the Lord bringing Zion, man. Go ahead. They say we shall all know his name. Yeah.
Break forth into singing. Bring forth to joy. Sing together. Sing together, ye waste places of Jerusalem. For the Lord have comforted his people.
So it says sing together, all the waste places, man. Because our people on reservations, man. Our people in the worst conditions all across the world, man. So sing together, you waste places of Jerusalem, man. No matter what condition you in, man. Because the elect is everywhere, man. Yeah.
The Lord have made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power. Depart ye, go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her. Be ye clean that bear the vessels of the Lord. For ye shall not go out with haste, nor go by flight. For the Lord will go before you.
Go start reading that again. Read a couple verses again. After when it said, I guess start by verse 10.
The Lord have made bare his holy arm. The Lord have made bare his holy arm in the eyes of all the nations, and all the ends of the earth shall see the salvation of our power.
So going back to Baruch, all the ends of the earth gonna see the salvation of our power, man. Because like you said, we left it on foot as enemies, man. When we come back, we come in great glory, and the Lord gonna lay everybody down even to the ground so they can see it, man. You got it.
Depart ye, go ye out from thence. Touch no unclean thing. Go ye out of the midst of her. Be ye clean that bear the vessels of the Lord.
So we gotta depart out of her spiritually, man. We not physically gonna leave this place because how else the salvation gonna come, man? How else the earth is gonna see that great glory and that salvation we gonna get, man? He gonna, Matthew 24 said he should send his angels to the four corners of the earth to deliver. He should send his angels to deliver his elect from the four corners of the earth, man. So we gonna get delivered from here, man. That ain't talking about physically leave this place. Case in point, man. When we was in Egypt, did we leave before the Lord sent out the plagues? Nah, he sent out the plagues while we was in Egypt, and then he delivered us. You know, same way in the second Egypt, man. He gonna send all his plagues upon this place, and then he gonna come deliver us, man. He gonna let us see all this, cause see, we got to go through that part too. So that's gonna put even more fear in us, man. When we
Also
see
build
it.
up our faith.
Come.
I'm about to say that, and no matter where you go, you know, even on this earth, you gonna still have like different things, coming against you. You know, like you still gonna have like different afflictions and things like that. So therefore, you know, like other countries, you know, like they got missiles rained down upon them. You know, at any given time, you know, of the day or week. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to say, you know, like you do want to leave here, you go somewhere else. I mean, like you can't run from, like affliction pretty much.
For ye, verse 12.
GOCC about it, man. They came back. They went to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? They went to Egypt and they came back, man. They thought it was gonna be better, man. You know, got over there stealing potatoes and all type of stuff, man. Right, man. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Just speaking the truth, man. You got living examples, man. You know, hey, the brothers to repent from that, get themselves right, man. But hey, they fled and they back. They came back. You know what I'm saying? So that was just an example, man. You can't run, man. There ain't no running from this thing, man.
Verse 12.
We just read how he gathered us from the west to the east by the word. So from the west to the east, man, it starts here, man. This is where the majority of our people at, man. And we scattered across the four corners. But everybody know on that side of the world that this is where the slaves came. You know what I'm saying? This is where the slaves at. This is where that slavery took place at. I just got our people in Africa in the four corners, but that hardcore slavery took place right here in this place. And this is where the hardcore deliverance is gonna come from, right here, man. And that hardcore destruction. And them hardcore plagues. Yeah, okay.
For ye shall not go out with haste.
So you say we ain't gonna go out with haste, go ahead.
Nor go by flight.
Nor go by flight, man. So you ain't gonna take no plane out of here, man. Even as we is going by flight, but go ahead.
Not like the flight that you're thinking, you
Right.
end up on an airplane and then like that. Nah.
Right.
It's gonna be a righteous flight.
Come.
For the Lord will go before you.
The Lord gonna go before us.
And the power of Israel will be your reward.
And that's going to
Reward.
your rear guard, man. He gonna protect us,
Protection.
man. Right, man. So he gonna be our protection over here, man. So we ain't going out by haste, man. The righteous gonna scarcely be saved.
Behold, my servant shall deal prudently. He shall be exalted and extolled,
It's talking about Yahweh Shai, man. He gonna deal prudently. Go ahead.
and be very high.
And be very high. So he gonna know who his elect are. He gonna know who not. He finna deal very prudently. Go ahead.
As many were astonished at thee,
It's stunning.
astonished at thee, Shalaki. His visage was so marred more than any man.
So they beat Yahweh Shai more than any man, man. His visage was more marred than any man, going back to that suffering on that cross that he did, man. They slapping and punching and talking about prophesy who slapped and who punched. Then just like we went to the last week, imagine them putting a crown of thorns on your head, man. Imagine just go find a rosebud and stick your finger in one of them thorns and see how hard it hurt. That's imagine them making a fake crown and putting it on your head and all them thorns sticking you.
down.
Yeah, and sticking you right. You know his head was swollen. That's why I say his vision was more marred than any man, man. His head was swelled up, man.
And his form more than the sons of men.
Right.
So shall he sprinkle many nations.
Right. So he gonna sprinkle many nations. Sprinkle me, man. Go ahead.
The kings shall shut their mouths at him.
Y'all gonna shut y'all mouth at his voice. He's gonna lay y'all even to the ground, man. When come to save us his own, man. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing, man.
Ain't nothing you can say.
Right.
What it do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fight, man, but he gonna end that so quick, man. He say he gonna make a speedy release of this place, man. That space war that y'all trying to get with, man, he gonna end y'all so quick.
Man, it's gonna be like Thanos snapping his fingers. But that which had not But that which had not been told thee shall they see,
That was right.
and that which they had not heard shall they consider.
And they hearing it now, man, that the Lord is a so-called black man. We the Israelites, man. You know, some of them know it, but some of them don't. Now they realizing it, man. What time is it? Might well fit gone. They're gonna do Michael 2, y'all. Yeah, we'll close with that Michael 2. I just get to the point of it. The 2 and 10.
This Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise, ye, and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
And which pretty much, like I said, like this is not our rest, because this is not our rest. Like we shouldn't be content with how we live in that. I mean, like you're gonna go through things and whatever it is here in Babylon. Of course, as we know, this is America. But yeah, at the same time, you shouldn't be like just satisfied with like how you live. Like well, hey, like I'm living a good life, whatever it is. Nah.
And guess what? That's good. That's the spirit you said that, because when you look up that word depart in the Hebrew, it goes into your way of life. So arise, this way of life is not your rest. When you look that word depart up right there, it goes into, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you that.
I mean, and also like I said, because the place is, it's polluted. I mean, like, and it is polluted. I mean, like you got like all these doggone diseases and everything that's around here. Then you got like your leaders and everything promoting, man, like all this type of wickedness, man, between like homosexuality, and everything else like that. And then even like like Virginia, Carolina, something like that, man, where like they're making it legal, man. Please, freaks, man, to change like they birth certificate, man. So therefore they to hide their identity or what they really were.
You won't even know.
You won't even know. That's what I'm talking about. So therefore, there is total wickedness.
So they get their birth certificate switched right.
So therefore now they can like say, well, so therefore if you say, hey, show me proof, birth certificate wise. Now they got on there with, hey,
right. I was born a male, and you.
Yeah, like that's like wickedness, though. Well, I mean, but like they go back to like their pollution. They got you eating the foul foods, GMOs.
That's the spirit on there. Cause you look at that word polluted right there. It goes into ceremonially, sexually, and religiously, man. Right. But this the Hebrew word for depart right there. The Hebrew word is yalak, which means, I'm gonna get the key definition: manner of life. So arise, this manner of life is not your rest. It is polluted. Then we're gonna get the word polluted right there.
Yeah, but I say like like this kingdom, man, right here, which is not our kingdom, but so-called white man's kingdom. But it tell you right there as well that it's not our rest. I mean, like we don't control nothing that goes on here. We don't make the rules. We just live the best way that we can, and we know as much as possible.
We just live here.
We just live here.
We just sojourning here. We just passing through. This world is not my home.
We don't call those shots really. I mean, you think about it. Like they make all the laws. Right. They the ones to listen. Yeah, a few people, man, that's in like legislate whatever it is, man. But but even still though, they still got someone over them.
They that rule over us make us the have.
You know what I'm talking about? So therefore, we don't really call no shots.
No, we don't call no shots. This the Hebrew word for polluted. It's tamah, which means to be or become unclean, sexually, religiously, ceremonially. So this place is polluted for sexually, going back into the transgender, the homosexual, the lesbian, religiously, all these fake religions, you know what I'm saying? All these different doctrines out here, man. Ceremonially, man. And then they say by idolatry. Going back into the mystery of iniquity, man. A mother of harlots, man. So this place is unclean, man.
Then again, it go back to like how it says in Revelation, man. You know, like this is like the
Guess what? I got another Salakia. Let me get Salakia. It said the perimeter root, Strong's definition, to be filed, especially in a ceremonial or moral sense. Ain't no morals.
But this place has no morals. I mean, like you think about it. I mean, like everything, like you know, like our scripture said, man, everything is right, and everything that's deemed righteous and good. This place deems it as like wicked, and then there you speak against it, and then if you speak against it, then now like you're the crazy one or you're the weirdo.
Most of them that basically see good as evil and evil is
Good, come.
Change light to dark and dark to light.
Alright. Go with that though, y'all. This place is not IRS, man. Rise in the park. This place is not IRS. And we put America as not IRS, man. But just for our people on the four corners of the world, wherever you at is not your rest, man. But this just the main place that's not IRS, man. This place is known as the mother of harlots, man. This place has become a habitation of demons, man, and every foul spirit, man.
And burden.
Right, so that's why we put America is not IRS, man. Because this is where the majority of our people at, man. But across the four corners of the world, no matter where you got people in Europe, they know that's not their rich. Our rest gonna be back when we go back to our land. Got it, brother.
All right, with that, we're gonna close and give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rakah Kadash.
Give all praise, honor, and glory to the elders that teach and rule well as well. And want to say death to America and all you other heathen nations. And want to say Kwam Yashar.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.